Well, this is an interesting thing. It's the 2nd of April, 2023, in the radio room. And here's the 1440 plus, the transmitter I use for testing medium wave broadcast band receivers, and go higher for testing anything. Good signal generator. Puts out a 100 milliwatt carrier AM and maybe a watt CW. Good thing for testing. But TCS. Okay, so here we are at the N6NKS station, and I did an NDB band DX listening midnight, or a little earlier, local midnight 0700, going into the 2nd of April, Sunday 2023. And I noticed that after dialing around, listening, see what the conditions were on NDB band, not too bad, and the static wasn't bad. I went down to, so that's going to all change really soon. The static will be impossible for the summer, but it'll be lightning listening then for natural radio. But I noticed that 100 eLORAN, or the Loran-C, has been reactivated. And here it is coming in with the attenuator minimal, or minus 60 dB attenuation. And this is a refurbished courtesy of EPD Labs, given to me a number of years ago, and I fixed it up. So Western Electric by Sierra Electronic Corporation, Menlo Park, and it is it's a selective voltmeter carrier, frequency voltmeter. That's the thing. KS. Here's the vibrating. You can see the wiggling meter. Here's an interesting thing. Okay, so there it is. These are all. I've shut off all the LED bulbs on the property. These are LED bulbs coming in from the neighbors. I got rid of. Okay, so this WWVB 60 kilohertz, or 60 KC, as some prefer to say, old nomenclature. The BCD. And for comparison, we go down to good for flare monitoring. Now, the attenuator on minus 40 dB, Big Jim Creek, Washington, 24.8 kilohertz, I do believe, 24.8, is minus 5. I mean, that's a huge signal, considering the inefficiency of the receive antennas, which I'll go out and show. I've earthed the one terminal here. It's set on the most sensitive setting, 135 ohm. We're not using all these different east, west, north, south wires. We're just doing the antenna wires. So there we are. And Big Jim is at Radio Shack speaker amplifier to bring in the audio louder. So there we go. Look at that. And that shows marked changes during the flare. I think it would be interesting to see. I think I don't remember if they dip or if they rise up. The enhanced D-layer after the flare occurs. And so we go up to 100, and I'm quite sure this is Searchlight Nevada back on, and it must have just come on in the last few days. I don't know when they fired it up, but there it is with minus 60. It's not a big signal. It's showing about minus 15 decibels, and compared to 60 kc WWVB. So according to this, WWVB is stronger than the Loran-C. But there it is. It's returned. So I wanted to demonstrate, okay, now, I have all the bulbs off, so I have this little LED survival light, solar panel light thing lighting the dial. So, there's a trusted TCS on standby mode. Ham rigs I'm testing, powered by this battery here, the mag loop. These are the two antennas being used. Just the inverted L here, nothing fancy. The inverted L, and this. It should be a T if this feed point were straight down, but it isn't. So it's just kind of a top capacity loaded wire, random wire, and that's nothing fancy on the antennas at all. Pulling in the Loran-C. So, but what's amazing is barely audible on 40 dB attenuation, but then we go back to Jim Creek for the submarine communication. Oh, look at this. It's good to exercise the span switch. It's been a little while since it's been on. I did do a major cleaning of everything a few years ago, and new vacuum tubes. It's a great receiver, and that's 24.8, I do believe. I think that's what Jim Creek is. NLK, November Lima Kilo. Jim Creek, in Arlington, Washington. So that's it by comparison. N6NKS clear.